right, we're back in action, ladies and gentlemen. Bulletproof Traders in the house. Crypto market watch list. That's what's coming your way right now. I feel like it needs a bit of an update. We got 4 assets we're looking at, 4 pending trading opportunities, with one exception actually, which is the Cardano. I'm going to talk about it, obviously. Cardano right now is an active position. We just fired off a new position, but it's let's just start with it, right? It's on the list, right? It's still on the list of it's on the watch list, I mean, but because we didn't get confirmation yet on the 59.28. However, it is breaking out, as you can see. So right now the status of the Cardano is breaking out, but it's not validated yet. But hey, we decided to get in with a small size position, very small size, which is why I kept it on the watch list. All right. So we got 4 active positions, right? We're also running Binance short term. We're running Chainlink, both short term and medium term, and we're running Ripple, both short term and medium term just as well. Now, I want to move to the 3 that are out of position. We're out of position with those 3. They're pending trading opportunities. Stellar is one that's very familiar because we just got out of it. Like literally hours ago, price action had smashed our target with a spectacular single day move. And I'm referring to the last 24 hours yesterday, because we're just starting off a new daily session. And we're out. We're out because we got triggered out by the profit target. Now, what's interesting to see here is the way price action was pulling back, right back to 28.64. Our target was 28.39, right? Because we took the closer one just to make sure we lock it in, so to speak. But price action went beyond to the 28.64, and then take a look at that pullback, right? So now we might have a bit of a technical correction. That's the risk we're taking at this point, because price action managed to reach our target, but it didn't break above our target. And our target happens to be a powerful, key resistance. Let's see where that's coming from. Coming from the black system. So that's a pretty, long-term system. Started off around February this year. So we're talking about a solid 5 months, right? Now, this is a testing ground. It's a resistance area, but it's a testing ground just as well. Once we clear out that area, we're going to jump back in. Now, price action seems to be breaking out right now as we speak, but we're going to have to give it some more time. All right, but that's coming. Right, Stellar, we would love to jump back in. Next, Ethereum. Right, smashing 25.95, that's the big one. Still unconfirmed. Again, we're still in that weekly session. Pretty sure it's going to get confirmed. But now what we're really after is a break above 28.36.5. Because if I read this correctly, the CPM setup suggests that we got already 6 legs. Let's take a look. 1 all the way up, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the 6th leg supposed to break out. So we're gearing up for it. But we have to secure that breakout because there is an obstacle here, 28.36.5. Once we secure that breakout, we're going to 33.23.5. That's an extension, 161.8 Fibonacci extension over the previous opposite leg. Happens to be leg number 5, so from top to bottom. There's even more upside potential all the way up to 36.29. That's a massive, major CPM setup coming from the monthly chart. It's heading towards 36.29, but that's too big of a distance for us to chase. Because I can definitely see a situation where it's going to hit 33.23.5 in one single swoop, basically, in the same move, if you will, the same wave. but then come back aggressively with a technical correction that's going to be beyond our capacity to absorb. So we're going to try to break down that move, right? Hopefully 3323.5 is not too ambitious, by the way. That's a side note. All right, so that was the third one, guys. Let's move on to the fourth one. That's the avalanche. Now, we don't have a position in the avalanche yet, but it is in a breaking out status officially on our watch list. Go ahead, check it out. The level of the trigger level was 1882, and it's getting broken. So the reason I'm not overly excited about the avalanche, and that's why we don't have a position here yet, is because of the overall structure, which I'm not too, I'm not a big fan. Let's put it this way. I can see a move going to 2149, but that's not, that's just around the corner. There's not much meat on that bone. From a long-term perspective, I see tons of upside potential. But we're not going to aim for 3x, 4x, upside value because we're day trading. So this could be classic for a long-term holding, right? With no leverage at all, just sitting on, whatever it gives, whatever exchange platform you have, right? Like Coinbase or Binance or whatever, just sit with no leverage, one-to-one, right? Just sit cash. You just convert it to USDC, and then you convert it to Avalanche, and just sit on it for maybe a few months. Who knows? It's gonna take time, I suppose, to get there. We're talking 4x upside potential all the way to 65, but the solid level to look at is 54. Which means about 2.5 times, 2.5x. That's a lot, right? That's a lot. That's like 250%, if I'm not mistaken. Don't catch me on this one. So I don't know, kind of a bit of mixed feelings on the avalanche, but don't be surprised if you find that it's an active position in the next day, 2-3 days, right? For now, that's what we're looking at, guys. Those 3 assets. We're also keeping a close eye on the Cardano because this is a tiny position right now. If we get the green light, then we just need to get more aggressive here on the Cardano. The upside potential here is also pretty impressive on the long-term perspective. We're talking about 113, so that's just straight up 100%, right? To 2x. With the extension to 132, previous all-time high. So now we would be talking about it's like about 2.5 times, right? Upside potential. Pretty impressive stuff, guys. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna come back with the market overview and portfolio breakdown. I'm gonna break down the rest of the active positions that we have, like I mentioned. Binance, Chainlink, and Ripple, and potentially we're gonna have maybe one more position. Who knows, right? I mean, not likely though, not likely. But yeah, also Cardano we're gonna talk about again a little bit. All right, guys, that's about that for this one. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the day. We're gonna be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Take care.